Good morning, class. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do your next lesson. And our next lesson is about exploring mass. And today we're going to be focusing on the gram. So last day we talked about the kilogram, which is the other way to measure mass that we're learning about. So a reminder of what mass is. Mass is a measure of the amount of matter in an object. Mass is usually measured in grams, or kilograms. On Earth, mass and weight are pretty much the same thing. Two ways to measure something's mass is to measure it with kilograms or grams. When you're deciding between kilogram or grams, remember to think of the term massive. If the object is massive, use kilograms. If it is not massive, use grams. That might be hard to think about in the beginning, but I think it'll get easier the more you practice. Things that are generally pretty light, you use grams. Things that are generally heavy, you would use kilograms. So for a person, we would use kilograms. However, if you were to measure out some spices that you were buying at Bulk Barn, probably use grams. All right, exploring mass, the gram. If you hold a centimeter cube in your hand, how would you describe its mass? So when you're thinking about what a centimeter cube is, think of a Unifix cube when we're doing our base 10 blocks, the little one. A centimeter cube has a mass of about 1 gram. So you would write 1 space G for 1 gram. All right, the gram is a small unit of mass. The mass of an object you can hold in the palm of your hand is usually measured in grams. A jelly bean has a mass of about 1 gram. A banana has a mass of about 200 grams. It takes 1,000 grams to balance 1 kilogram. So if we had a scale, and if we were in a class, we would actually be doing this, but 1,000 grams, so 1,000 Unifix cubes, is the same as 1 gram. All right, so now we're going to think about choosing the better estimate. For a little tiny paper clip, think of putting one in your hand and feeling how heavy it is. It's closer to 1 gram. So a paper clip is about 1 gram, the mass of it. If you were to think about a calculator, I know that's a lot heavier than a paper clip, but I wouldn't say 2 grams. I would say it's about 100 grams. When we're looking at a footballs aren't very light. I would say probably closer to 400 grams. I definitely think that a football would weigh more than a calculator. All right, now which unit would you use to measure each mass, gram or kilogram? Explain your choice. Can you hold a chair in your hand? No, not really. Maybe if you're a weightlifter. Can it fit in your hand? No, not really. So for a chair, I would think you would use kilograms. Chairs are pretty heavy. Now we're looking at a seashell. Seashells aren't very heavy. I would say I would use grams. You can hold that in your hand. And look at this tiny little rock. Looks like a rock. I would use grams as well. I don't think they're very heavy. All right, so quick review. The gram is a small unit of mass. The mass of an object you can hold in the palm of your hand is usually measured in grams. So a paperclip has a mass of about 1 gram. Eyeglasses have a mass of about 100 grams. It takes 1,000 grams to balance 1 kilogram. So 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram. So circle the better estimate. So butter, would that be 1 gram or 454 grams? Butter's not very light. It's a lot heavier than a paper clip. So I would say 454 is more likely. Over here we have a pen. Beautiful pen. 5 grams or 200 grams? Pens are not very heavy. So I would say, I would say a pen's closer to 5 grams. Some pens are really light. All right, an apple, 150 grams or 900 grams? Ooh. Do you think an apple weighs more than butter? I don't think it does. I'd say 150 grams for an apple. Then we have this one. Match each item with its estimated mass. 1 gram, 50 grams, or 1,000 grams. So 1 gram is the lightest. Let's say this is a watch. This is a $10 bill in Canada. And this is looks kind of like a box filled with something. Not too sure what's in that. Maybe it's a heavy box. So the lightest thing on here would be the watch or the money. I would say it would be the money. Money's pretty light. We could say the $10 bill is about 1 gram. So I would say the watch would be about 50 grams. And then if we were to look at this box, maybe it's full of a ton of stuff. We'd say 1,000 grams, which is the same as 1 kilogram. All right, so now we actually have our assignment to do. So right here, I have our Google Forms, Math Lesson 5. So question number 1. I gotta add your name. We cannot forget our names, right? I'm just gonna move this one up here so we have, hang on. I'll add the name later, don't worry. Number 1 is raisins or cereal, and it says, which package has the greater mass? Which one has more mass? The raisins that are 900 grams or the cereal that's 450 grams? Don't be tricked by the size, so click the one that you believe is the greater mass. Number 2, we have pancake mix, which is 905 grams. Salt, which is 1 kilogram. Which package has the greater mass? Is it the pancake mix or is it salt? You tell me. Number 3, we have a sack of potatoes that are 5 kilograms and a pack of crackers, which is 485 grams. Which package has the greater mass? Or is it the potatoes or the crackers? Down here, which unit would you use to measure each mass? So A is a penny. Would you use grams or kilograms? B is a guitar, grams or kilograms? C is a pony, grams or kilograms? And D is a box of crayons. Would you use grams or kilograms? You can just write G or kg, or you could write the whole word grams or kilograms. It's up to you. Number 5, order these items from least to greatest mass. So I want you to look at them. Which one has the lowest, the smallest mass? Would it be 1 kilogram, 175 grams? Look at all the numbers and decide. So you're writing them from smallest amount to biggest amount. So you'll be writing the word for all 5. Luckily for you, the spelling of all the words is here as well. Number 6, Luann feeds her cat 200 grams of food each day. How many days will this bag of food last? So this is 1 kilogram of food. And if every day her cat eats 200 grams of food, you're going to have to count. 1 day is 200, 2 days is 400, because you would go 200 plus 200, and so on until you get to 1 kilogram. Remember that 1,000 grams is the same as 1 kilogram. All right, so you write the answer here. How many days will the food last? And then number 7 is a bonus question. That means you do not have to do it, but you can do it. So the question, Ross needs 2 kilograms of flour to make Play-Doh. Find 4 different ways he could buy the flour. So we have a pack of flour that's 250 grams, a pack of flour that's 500 grams, and a pack of flour that's 1 kilogram. We need 2 kilograms. I want you to think about 4 different ways to make that amount. So you're just going to actually write your answer here. Yeah. Oh, hang on. This is the one that should not be here. Okay, I'm just going to delete that. You would write your answer here for all of the questions. All right, good luck. And if you have any questions, let me know. Into my video now. Is my video over? Oh, here we go.